Welcome to Cine, here where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nikki Tate. And today, we're going to change it up a little bit. Today we are going to give you 11 days of horror. That's right. Each day we will focus on a franchise that deals with Halloween or is Halloween themed. And we will give you our best and our worst film from that franchise. So for the rest of October, you got us.
This is day 11 out of our 11 days of horror, the last day.
Woo!
And we have to talk about another scary movie icon, Jason and the Friday the 13th franchise.
What can we say about Jason and the timeline or the trajectory of his franchise? Just like with Chucky, Freddy Krueger, even Michael Myers, right? There is a point at which these franchises should have been stopped, but somebody wanted to keep milking the cash cow. The best movie in this franchise will always be the first one, Friday the 13th, which ironically doesn't even feature Jason. So that says a lot about the franchise as a whole. Like, yeah, we love Jason, but for quality of movie, the first one, in terms of suspense, in terms of story, in terms of twist, is the overall best movie of this franchise, undoubtedly.
I will have to agree, and I love the fact that in the first Friday the 13th movie, I love the first person kills. I love the fact that each one of the kills are done from first person to give you that allure of who is the killer. Hey, it gives you that suspense, that thrilling of who is doing this, who is killing all of these campers. And I love the fact that they've done that so well in the first movie. And I think that's one of the only movies in the franchise where they kind of keep that first person throughout the entire movie. And after that is, you know, is just what they do. It's just Jason on from there on out.
Absolutely. Now, there are a lot of bad movies in this franchise, right? And a lot of people are probably expecting Jason X, right? But I gotta say, for me personally, I enjoy Jason X. Even though it is a bad movie, it has some good kills. It has some memorable kills. We get an updated look at Jason, which some people may not like. But it's an okay movie. It is popcorn entertainment, if you will. This next movie could be considered popcorn entertainment, but I just don't like it. Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Takes Manhattan. This is the first film where we're not even at Camp Crystal Lake. Like, what is going on? Like, he is now roaming the world. Like, what comes after this? Jason takes Los Angeles? Like, this is corny. One, you know, starting off in New York. Okay, great. Big city Jason. We leave the camp. Great, just time to shake it up. Well, no, we don't want it shooken up. We want you to do what you did in the first one, but do it right. Do it better with the actual character. A lot of corny scenes from him, like lifting up his mask and scaring the gang members off, to like him fighting a black guy who knows hand-to-hand combat. It's just really corny. Is it a fun time? Yeah, maybe, but it's a time that I don't really care to have.
I would have to agree wholeheartedly. That was my worst Jason I've ever seen in my life. It's not even close. It's by far the worst. It was so bad. And you took the scene from me, but I gotta say it again. When he was on the rooftop fighting the black boxer, the boxer that was a great fighter, hand to hand, giving Jason everything he had until his hands was bloody from hitting the mask. I personally would took the mask off and hit him, but he was hitting the mask. And then when Jason literally just does one punch and literally knocks his head off of his body into the street, I was completely done with this movie. I was completely done with this movie. And why is he roaming the streets? Like if you've seen this guy roaming the streets, someone would call the cops. This movie was terrible. Go back to Crystal Lake where you are supposed to be, and please don't leave there again.
That completes our favorite and least favorite movies of the Friday the 13th franchise. We actually hit on both of them, the same ones. I mean, it's not that difficult when you only really got 3 good ones to choose from. Bound to have some duds, you know. New Blood is one. Go to Hell is another bad one. Hell, really, 4 wasn't all that, you know.
So what's worse, real quick, what's worse? Going to Manhattan or reality TV show? I know Jason went in the reality TV show. I'm just trying to say what was the worst setting for these two, Jason and Michael Myers. Well, who had the worst setting? Who had the worst setting?
I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
That is how you set your characters up for failure. You put them in places where they don't need to be. Well, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. What is your favorite Friday the 13th movie? We want to know. And also, what is your least favorite? Do you hate Jason X as much as the world do? Or do you like it like Nikki Tate? We want to know what you think. We want to know what you think. So please let us know in the comments below.
And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here.